Hi everyone, I am here to demonstrate how to create a visual pattern which will help us find all the people who hold a key position in at least 2 different companies. And by key positions in this particular case, I mean whether work as a CEO, director, or a vice president in at least 2 different companies. So next I'm going to give this pattern a name, people with key positions in at least 2 companies. I'm going to give the pattern a description, find all the people who are a CEO, director, or vice president in at least 2 different companies. So next I'm going to analyze the schema. So here's our schema. Here we have a person vertex, a company vertex, and a work for edge. And these are the edges and vertices we need in our visual pattern. I'm going to start creating the visual pattern and picking the vertex and edges that we need in our visual pattern. So next I'm going to merge the person vertices together because we're trying to find the people who work for at least 2 different companies. And next I'm going to add a filter to the work for edge. We're trying to find everyone who worked as a CEO or a director or a vice president in at least 2 different companies. So I'm gonna find all the people who work for a company who has the title CEO, director, or vice president. So I'm gonna do the same thing for the second vertex. Sorry, for the second edge. So here we finish setting our filter for our edges, and now I'm going to set our output. So I'm going to include all the vertices and edges in our output so that we can see the person and their title, and also all the companies that all these people work for. Save the pattern. Next I'm going to give a name to both of the company vertices because we have to make sure that both companies are different companies. I'm so gonna add a filter, not equals filter, to compare both company vertices to make sure that the person works. We're finding a person who works for two different companies. What this pattern finds is basically all the people who work for at least two different companies and who hold the CEO, director, or vice president title in both of these companies. Now I'm going to run the pattern. So here's our result. Here we can see the person's name, their title, the company they work for. Yes, so these are all the people that hold a CEO, director, or vice president title in at least two companies.